Hey there, I'm Bree, and I go by Tip of the Moon, and I am an energy healer. And today I'm creating a session for you for new moon manifestations. And I am filming this around the new moon in Sagittarius. But you can watch this at any time. It's just about making space in our energy to plant seeds and dream about the future and call in the things that we are hoping for. Okay? So for this session, we're going to start with a candle to sort of light our intention and connect our intention to that fire, especially this new moon in Sagittarius, Sagittarius being a fire sign. We want to connect to that fire. And so if you can take a moment here to just start to think about how the thing that you want feels in your body. And what I mean by that is, instead of wanting a house, I want you to connect with the feeling of being safe and warm and cozy in a place. Or instead of wishing for a job, perhaps start thinking about how it feels to feel inspired at work, or to feel kind of safe and secure monetarily. So if you can, connect with that feeling of your desire and not the thing. Just hold that as we start to bring in this session. Just taking a moment, maybe breathe deeply in and out, starting to connect with the feelings in your body and how they might shift towards what you like, what you want, what you're desiring. And I also want you to connect it to this flame, which I'll put back there during the session. And this is really just going to capture our energy at the moment and connect it to the future. Okay. So I'm going to put it right back there as we start to work. So you can see it throughout the session, and it will be acting like a beacon for our energy in it. Okay. So I've got this little rattle, and you can barely see it here, but it's got black tourmaline along the top, and it's sparkly and black. It's filled with black tourmaline. And we're using this for protection and just laying down this nice protective soil to plant our seed in. So cleansing through our energy field and cultivating it for the seed we're going to plant in it. Okay? And just pushing that all through your energy, through your aura. And we're releasing anything unwanted, anything that's feeling too heavy from the last cycle. This is a fresh start. And so we get to choose what goes on this journey with us. Okay. Okay. It's very windy here. And it's cozy in this room. It feels nice. So the stones I'm going to use tonight, usually I go through those in the beginning, but I missed it. I'm going to start with this desert rose, and this is our seed. And this is kind of a selenite, so it's cleansing like selenite is and healing, but it also is representative of how things can build up over time. So this is our seed to start, which feels very cleansing and feels like it cleanses the things around us. And then after that, I'm going to work with petrified wood. And this is kind of akin to the seed growing into a tree. And that also feeling really grounded and safe and healing. This is a nice, good stone for longevity and vitality. So making sure we don't burn ourselves out on that journey of seed to tree. And then after that, I have this, which is orange calcite and blue apatite, which you can't quite see in this. It's a little dark. But this is very much about connecting our third eye and more of our solar plexus, both of our physical body and our mental body, and bringing those together in a pointed, energetic way. Okay, so that we'll use last. So I'm going to start with the desert rose, and I'm bringing this into the base, into your root, and we're going to let this energy kind of build its way up through our body. It's just kind of laying the groundwork for the other stones. So kind of building these channels where we're opening them, allowing things to flow. And while I'm doing this, perhaps you can connect again to that energy of what you desire, that during us lighting the candle, allowing that feeling to just sit with you a little longer, allowing it to grow, have more space, get larger. And we're also allowing that energy to expand outward into the body as we build up and out. And if you drift off into thinking about something else, it's okay. If you can, just bring yourself back to your intention. The more space we make for this energy, the more time we give to feeding these seeds, the better. I mean, don't sit here 24/7, but you know what I mean. We're trying to align ourselves with the feeling of having our desires, focusing on how that makes us feel so that we can connect with it truly once we get it. Spreading that all around us, from the inside out, from the top to the bottom. So that was Desert Rose, and it's got that kind of scratchy exterior all around it, and it is quite soft. So now bringing in some petrified wood And for this one, what we're doing is all the places that we first built our channels for our seed planting and our energy, we're now going to allow those to feel stronger, to grow deeper, to have longevity, vitality, but also being grounded in themselves. They feel confident, built up solidly. So bringing in that energy next. And for this one, just like the desert rose, we're going to start in the root and build that energy up and out, kind of building a solid tree framework inside of your energy body. And just hardening and expanding that new growth inside of you, kind of planting this seed inside of you and allowing it to bloom and grow, expand, prosper. We also want this energy as it grows, as it expands, to nourish and strengthen. We don't want to burn ourselves out growing for this new thing. We want to make it feel steady and attainable within the bounds of reason for our bodies and ourselves. We don't want to kill ourselves in its pursuit. So keeping this very steady energy as we do this expansion. And making sure that that all feels filled within our bodies. So that is petrified wood. Really good for nice, strong, grounded vitality energy. Steady, steadfast. So next we're going to use the orange calcite and blue apatite, and it is in this kind of triangle shape. And I like that for it, bringing together our will and our focus and our clarity into one sort of unified point, which we can direct into the world and start allowing this energy that we've been growing within ourselves to find a path outside of ourselves to become manifest in the world so that we can experience what we've been kind of cultivating within ourselves. And again, we're looking to connect with experiences and feelings and kind of an energy, a moment, more than we are manifesting things. So instead of manifesting a partner, we are connecting ourselves to the feeling of being loved and loving someone. Instead of manifesting a bunch of cash, we're connecting to the feeling of security, knowing what it feels like to have enough. Instead of manifesting a certain job, we're connecting to the emotion of feeling kind of invigorated and inspired to do work and share what we can do with others. Those are just some examples. Whatever it is that you desire, try to find a way to connect with the feeling of it, the vibe, the energy. We're trying to, here towards the end of this session, really focus on our feelings, our energy, our thoughts together into this pinpoint direction that we can sort of point ourselves like a compass. And starting to draw that energy outside of ourselves to grow. Maybe think about flowers or vines or golden snakes of energy, just kind of pushing out. And we want that to flow out of you, nice and easy. Okay. And just once more, hold that tight. If you can, if you've drifted off to somewhere else, that's okay. But if you're with me still, bring yourself back to that feeling one more time. Really holding it tight inside of your body while also breathing gently in and out. You want to feel confident and relaxed in holding on to this energy and to attaining and aligning with it. And I'm going to bring our candle back. And just one more time, bringing your awareness back to this candle, this flame, this desire, this wish, and how it's burning inside of you and burning in this flame as well, externally, starting to make it manifest, connecting the feeling to a physical thing that will burn, cause heat and energy to drift off into the universe, and that you and your wishes are connected. And so as you're holding that energy and cultivating it within you, it is also becoming manifest in the world. And I will leave this candle burning in my home throughout the new moon, holding space for you. So you can do this at any time. You can come back to this and work with this at any time. There are many cycles within every day is a new cycle. Every 28 days is a new lunar cycle. Every year is a new solar cycle. We have seasons. We have all kinds of restarts. So you can come back to this at any time. Okay? Okay. So I will leave this to burn. Thank you so much for joining me and having this little ritual space. It was really lovely. If you enjoyed this video, here are the ways that you can support my channel. Like, thanks, super thanks, share, become a patron, leave a tip in my tip jar. All of them are so appreciated. And thank you. See you in the next one.